All right, so we've got a flat battery on our truck here, so we're going to replace this battery with a new one. So first thing, let's expose the terminals. And the main rule here is we go negative first, then positive, and then we're putting the new one in, it's positive to negative. So first thing, let's undo this brace which holds the battery in place. This ultimately would be done with a socket, but I don't have my 10mm socket right now, so we'll just undo this, which let me take a second. All right, so after we've got that brace all undone, we'll just turn that over to the side, pop it out of the way, and then we'll go to work on the battery. I always wear gloves for this because there's always a little bit of battery acid laying around. So as I said, we go negative first, so we're just going to undo these. Sometimes you have to just twist them back the opposite direction to loosen them a little. There we go. So just get that sticky battery acid in there. And sometimes we just get the screwdriver in and we just loosen it off if it's really stuck. This battery's probably been in here for 5 or 6 years, I think, from memory, so we'll just see how we go here. And just loosen it off really nice. There we go. So that's your negative terminal, that one's off. And then we'll go to work on the positive. I'll just twist this one off too. See if it's loose, which it is. So we'll just pop off. So that's the old battery. Set those up there. Now I'm just going to lift this out. Get the handle of the battery out. Okay, so we'll just pop this up. Just tip these over to the side. Okay, now we're just going to give the terminals a little bit of a hit with a wire brush. This car's actually sitting in the garage, and typically you can just get a watering can with some water and give it a wash off, but I don't really want to flood the garage at this time of the year, so we'll just give these a bit of a hit just to wipe off any battery acid residue that's built up. If you can get down inside there, twist it around. There is actually a tool you can buy to do this. It's a spiral wire brush, but we're kind of stranded here at the moment. I don't have all of my tools, so that looks nice and clean though. That'll have a good spark there. That'll be fine. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, just pop the new one in the tray at the bottom, just like that. There we go. All right, first things, we're going to remove these caps that are on the battery. Okay, so you're going to have your positive terminal, obviously with the red, and there's also a little plus sign here, plus for positive. There's the plus, and there's the negative just there. So we will reconnect. All right, so we're just going to reconnect the batteries here. So coming back the opposite direction to the way we disconnected, we're going to go positive, negative. This, as I said before, is a lot easier with a small socket, but we have to do what we can do with what we have today. Don't over tighten these, you do need them tight, but if you go too tight, you can actually break the connecting terminal. But that is tight. If you try to twist that, it will not twist. So we'll put our cover back on the positive side. Now we will connect up the negative. If we can get it in the right area. There we go. Not a actually like that just to be a little bit lower. So see where I'm hitting here? I'm just hitting down, just on the sides, just to lower that down. This one's a little tighter than the other one, but that's in a good spot. Okay, same thing. Let's tighten this up. So we're nice and tight on both sides. So that battery is installed. Now all we need to do is pop the brace back on. And we will do that. This is always a little bit tricky to get this in. So we're going to put this down to the bottom. And it just hooks on the back here. Which you're probably not going to be able to see on the video, sorry. I'm just going to loosen this nut a bit to make life easier. There, just like that. And then we will tighten these up, and that's how you replace a car battery.